Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, at the outset, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the American Chamber of Commerce for convening this important dialogue between Egypt and the United States at this relevant point in time, as Egypt prepares to host the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, COP27, in November 2022. Egypt intends to utilize its incoming COP presidency and leadership on global climate action to enhance public-private partnership, sustainability, green growth, and to achieve a just transition towards the green economy. To this end, we see huge potential for collaboration between Egypt and the United States in these areas, and we look forward to a continued partnership in this regard throughout the coming period. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to take this opportunity to briefly outline some of the efforts the government has been doing recently, which we believe have contributed hugely to developing an enabling environment where the private sector is empowered in various sectors. These efforts include the following. First, policy reform, introduction of new laws and legislation, and amending the existing rules and regulations. Second, applying a set of environmental measures to the overall National Investment Plan 2021-2022, which would reflect on greening the national budget with the aim of reaching 100% green budget by 2030. Third, issuing the first ever green sovereign bonds in the Middle East and North Africa worth $750 million to provide new and innovative tools to finance green projects in the area of waste management, clean transport, and renewable energies, among others. Fourth, promulgating the waste management regulatory law number 202 of 2020, which sets the general framework for planning and preparing strategies and management of all types of waste, ensuring that planning is linked to financing. The law has specific provisions to attract the private sector to invest in solid waste management, and it is entitled to all the benefits, exemptions, and guarantees given to the private sector under the Investment Law number 72 of 2017. Working closely with the banking sector to mainstream climate and the environment in banking policies and strategies. This has resulted in many banks setting up especially designated units dealing with green finance and funding projects relating to protecting the environment and addressing climate change. These are only some of the efforts undertaken by the government in the past few years and which are already starting to bear fruits. And we look forward to further cooperation with the American private sector to materialize this ambitious policy into projects and programs that would contribute to sustainable development while addressing climate change. Ladies and gentlemen, despite contributing with less than 1% of global emissions, Egypt attaches great importance to addressing climate change, especially given the myriad of far-reaching cross-cutting impacts we have to deal with. We believe the fight against climate change has to be a decisive issue for our era and for generations to come. Hence, we came forward to bear the responsibility of hosting COP27 and driving the global momentum in the fight against climate change. Egypt commits to work inclusively with all parties, including the United States, to build on the outcome of Glasgow and chart a path forward towards turning the remainder of this critical decade into a decade for implementation and bridging the gaps on all fronts: mitigation, adaptation, and finance. I am hopeful that this forum and the deliberations and reflections therein today and tomorrow will contribute to our better understanding of the mutual benefits Egypt and the United States can achieve through working together on addressing climate change and pushing further green economy and climate-friendly investments in Egypt. I call upon the participants to deeply look into areas of cooperation, see what areas can benefit from fast-tracking cooperation and promoting partnership, and identifying challenges, barriers, and bottlenecks that embed our strategic partnership, funding answers and innovative solutions in this regard. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to work together today, not tomorrow, to better face climate change and present a good implementable model for public-private partnership as we move towards COP27. I thank you all.